Oh, good, you're back. Miss Kendall just called and she's on her way over.
Excellent. I was really hoping she'd get here before we left for the mountain.
So where are the others?
Oh, there were some Maasai warriors in town, so they wanted to stay a little bit longer. I just had Joseph drive me back. I'm sure glad I did, because I am really anxious to find out what Miss Kendall found. Well, not exactly anxious. More like eager.
Oh, no. Don't tell me she's rubbing off on you already.
So, is all the gear packed?
Yes, including the food and, Katherine's shoes. So how do you think they'll do on the climb?
Oh, they'll be fine most of the way. But when the oxygen level drops, that's when it gets hard. I just hope I can make it. Been a while since I was up there.
Oh, I'm sure you do great. And by the way, I thought your devotions this morning were excellent. Go to the ant, thou sluggard, consider her ways and be wise. Who would have thought that you could actually learn something from such a tiny ant?
Well, God did, of course.
You know, I've always been a hard worker, sweeping it all and taking care of you guys, and I never really considered myself a sluggard. But then when you mentioned our relationship with God, I thought to myself, maybe I am lazy sometimes.
Well, you see, we all need to take the time to think about how much effort we're putting into our spiritual life. You can't be a spiritual sluggard and love God the way He wants you to.
Yeah, I see that now. Oh, here comes Miss Kendall.
Good morning, Camp Cowabunga.
Good morning?
And it's Camp Kilimanjaro, not Camp Cowabunga.
Really? When did you change it?
We haven't. It's always been Camp Kilimanjaro.
Huh. That's a strange name. But I like it. And suddenly it sounds familiar, as if I've heard it before.
Huh? Imagine that. So, did you find anything?
Find anything?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. I've been searching for this forever. Well, not since forever, just since junior high school.
What is it? A nickel?
Yes, it's my magic squirting nickel. You see the tiny hole? You fill it with water and squeeze. Oh! I always wind up squirting myself. Well, not always. One time in 7th grade, I squirted my math teacher, Mrs. Yunker, right up her nose. She didn't like it, but we sure thought it was funny.
Ms. Kendall, I am so very glad you found your squirting nickel.
Me too.
But I was really wondering about the footprint.
What about it?
Don't you remember? You were going to research for us and find out what kind of creature can make a footprint that large.
Oh, that's what pictures are for. Huh. They're in this fancy computer. Well, they're not actually in it. They're more like on it. Or vice versa.
So, are these the pictures of the possible suspects?
Ooh. When you say it like that, it sounds like a murder mystery. Okay,
Very nice.
here we go. What is that?
A goldfish?
Or, more precisely, Goldius, Aflappius, Maximus.
Miss Kendall, you can't honestly suspect a goldfish.
No, of course not.
Good. Had me worried there.
Yeah, as soon as I found out he'd been in his bowl all week, I eliminated him. Well, I didn't actually eliminate him. I just crossed him off my list. Oh. Here's the next one.
An ostrich? I mean, I know it's large and all, but you can't be serious.
Besides, an ostrich only has 3 toes, whereas whatever made our footprint has 6. That's like 2 ostriches put together.
You don't say. There was another one. There you go.
Oh, good. An orangutan. We're finally getting somewhere.
Oh, well, actually, that's not an orangutan. That's my boss.
What?
Well, that's not actually my boss. That's just a picture of him. That was taken at the annual costume party last year. He sure fooled a lot of people. Hey, and he fooled you too.
Ms. Kendall, I would like to thank you so very, very much for coming out this morning.
Oh, but I've got more pictures.
Yeah, but the thing is, I think we've seen enough pictures. And besides, we don't want to waste any more of your valuable time.
Oh, well, that's really thoughtful. You know, I have been putting a lot of hours in the office lately. Well, not lately, more like early. I had to clock in at 6 a.m. this morning. I'm really tired. Is there anything else I can do for you?
No, I think you've done quite enough.
Oh, well, as the boss always says, that's what we're here for. Now you folks, have a nice day.
You too.
Yeah. What is she? Where's
I
she?
wonder how she got the park ranger job.
I think I took a wrong turn somewhere.
Yeah, you're gonna want to go that way.
Oh, okay, thanks.
That.
Have a nice day.
Yep.
You too.
You too. I was so hoping she could shed some light on this footprint mystery.
I guess that was too much to expect. I gotta go finish cleaning up those rooms.
Huh? Boy, what are we going to do? Well.
Wow, those Maasai warriors were so cool!
Yeah, I got some great footage of the jump dance. Can you imagine what they'd be like on the basketball court jumping like that? I couldn't stop salivating.
Ew, disgusting.
Yeah, that's weird, bro. Well, they sure took a liking to you, Katherine.
Well, of course they did. Sparkling eyes, perfect smile, charming personality. What's not to like?
Okay, guys. We gotta get this footprint interview done before we leave. So, can someone go find Terrie or Mr. Harper?
Well, here's Terrie.
Oh, hi, Miss Terrie. Actually, we were wondering if we could interview you about the footprint.
The footprint? Well, you see, I don't know about that because we've been getting a lot of bad publicity right now, and Mr. Harper really wouldn't like that because the 3 groups have already canceled.
All right, we'll make a deal with you. You let us do the interview, and we promise not to use it without Mr. Harper's blessing.
Well, I guess that would be fine. How do I look?
Well, I guess they do.
You look fine. Don't worry about her.
All of a sudden, I'm getting a little teensy bit nervous.
Oh, man. I remember the first time I was on TV. I was so nervous, I threw up all over myself. Right in the middle of a weather report.
Storm. Oh, that's disgusting.
Yeah. And then the next day, I did it again.
Oh, Storm, you're not helping the situation. Could you go away, please, and take a nap or something?
Okay, fine. I know when I'm not wanted.
And you're not, so. Now I'm really nervous.
Don't
What
worry.
about you?
I'm an Emmy Award-winning news professional, and interviews are one of my many specialties. Just follow my lead. I'll make it easy for you.
Well, I still don't know.
Don't worry, it's not live TV. So if you freeze or make a mistake, don't worry about it. We can cut around it. Okay, let's get this show on the road. Katherine, why don't you come over here by the footprint? Right over here, if you would, please.
I'm not Katherine.
I don't know why I called you Katherine, but over there, please. Terrie, excuse me. So you stand here, and Katherine, there you go. You take the mic, and I'm going to come down
You're
here.
gonna get my name wrong.
I'm sorry. Okay. Whenever you're ready.
Hello, Katherine Kent here at Camp Kilimanjaro, located at the base of Africa's highest mountain, Mount Kilimanjaro. Today, I have with me Terrie, who's on staff here at the camp, to share with us about the mountain. But on something more mysterious that's been going on here at the camp. Good morning, Terrie.
Good morning.
Can you tell us briefly what you found the other day?
I would be glad to, Katherine. But brace yourself, because what you're about to hear will definitely astound you, and may even terrify you. It was a dark and stormy night here at the camp. And our guests were having trouble sleeping. But no, it was not because of the wind and rain. It was the eerie, persistent howling that penetrated the darkness like a knife and sent chills up everyone's spines. And although we were told it was just a monkey, somehow we knew in the deep recess of our mind that it was something bigger and much more terrifying. And then we saw it, the largest, most hideous footprint ever to be seen by mortal man. A footprint so large and terrifying that it was everything we could do just to look at it. So what was that thing that ventured into our camp that dark and stormy night? Was it a Bigfoot? We may never know. All we can do now is just think what this hideous, terrifying creature must have looked like.
Well, I'd say that just about covers it. Thank you, Terrie, for that disturbing account. Well, I guess you can draw your own conclusions. This is Katherine Kent reporting for Channel 9 News. Now back to you.
Cut! Wow. I was not expecting that.
Nervous, huh? Thanks for the nightmare.
Well, I'm sorry. I guess I got a little bit carried away. I don't know what came over me. Can I go back and clean some more?
Yeah, sure. We're done here.
Yeah, I'll say we're done.
Well, that was interesting. So, what I miss?
Frankenstein meets Wolfman.
Yeah, you gotta see the footage.
You don't want to know.
Okay, everyone. The guides and porters are at the front gate. Sorry about that. And all the gear is loaded up in the Jeep. So if you're ready, we'll head out. And Katherine,
Yeah.
about your shoes.
Oh, I know. Aren't they fabulous?
That's the word I was going to use.
So, we're really gonna do this, huh?
Storm, you're just not looking forward to a grueling 8-day hike up the highest freestanding mountain in the world, where it's 0 degrees at the top and very little oxygen.
Thanks. That makes me feel much better, Rob. You know what? The next time we decide to do something for charity, I vote for lying on a beach in Hawaii.
It's actually not a bad idea.
Great idea.
Something wrong, Rob?
Yeah, you know what? I can't find my backpack. I had it with me yesterday, but now it's nowhere to be found.
Well, that's too bad, but, I mean, you really need it for the hike?
I guess not, but I had that little book of Proverbs in it. I was really looking forward to bringing that along.
Oh, so you've been reading it?
Yeah, I've been thinking a lot about what you said, and I've decided that I don't want to be a spiritual sluggard.
Wow, praise the Lord, Rob. I'm so glad to hear that. We've got plenty of Proverbs books, or better yet, just go into your room and in your nightstand in the top drawer, you'll find a Bible. You can take that with you. And I'll have Terry look for your backpack while we're gone.
That works. Oh, and don't wait up for me at the Jeep. I'll meet you guys there.
All right, see you in a few minutes. Thank you, Lord, for the work you're doing in his heart. Hey, guys! Guys, wait! I think I found something! I think I found a piece of Bigfoot! Guys! Guys,